Alright, so I wanted to show this new techno build I'm doing, and it is a very interesting build. I'll just pause the video to everything you see that I'm doing. I'm actually using the Minigun, and I'm using the RPG, and I'm using Blighted Rounds, and then I'm using Fixing Wave Quartermaster buffs to keep infinite ammo on all of them when I want to. I have cooldown nodes for Tools of Destruction and Blighted Rounds, so both of them don't take forever to reload or use again. And this dude is a super tank, because I'm going through the middle tree. I have some anomaly power buffs, and to be honest, the combination of the anomaly power combined with the skill leech, combined with the max health buffs too, combined with max armor and max resistance on this dude makes him an invincible tank, because I have enough health that I'm gonna live long enough in case I get staggered or whatever. And then my healing amount is just insane no matter what I'm using. It's especially insane with the minigun. But yeah, it's actually a very balanced tank, but it winds up being a super tank with how I'm doing it. The last mods I want to get on him is, I want to get Anomaly Echo. I had that before and I replaced it with Euthanizer because I realized, even though it was definitely helping my minigun and my RPG, it wasn't helping my Blighted Rounds at all. So I got that, and my priority now is to get Anomaly Echo back. Then I want to get Captain Hunter. Then I want to get Thunder's Legacy because I get swarmed a lot for more damage, and then probably something else related to damage, or maybe actually splash boost so that my Blighted Rounds Toxic goes off, just so that Blighted Rounds at least has some use between. And I mean, the point of Blighted Rounds is I have something to use that also inflicts Toxic for bonus damage in my trees. Whenever I want to switch and whenever I want to use the minigun versus the RPG. And this is interesting because it's like I'm using the minority of mods, obviously, for all three of the skills, since I'm trying to use all three of them. And I know there's another and better, frankly, minigun build that goes full anomaly power and uses the cryo turrets, and that thing will actually melt bosses rather than me taking quite my time to kill them. But what I don't like about it is you have to use the stupid minigun the entire time, and I don't want to use the minigun all the time. This build, just so you know, it's more for fun. I'm just going to say that now. Now, I clear frontline slower than my other techno builds. I've already killed the final arbiter on this dude. It took about 2.5 minutes, and less than that sometimes, which honestly, compared to my other pure tank builds, is about average. So he's not doing that bad compared to the other builds you've seen me do. The problem with him is that his crowd control, not crowd control, but his damage around the battlefield is not as good as the other ones. His damage against elites is roughly the same as all my other builds, but his damage on like just the battlefield in general takes longer. But anyway, let's get to it finally. Like I said, it's more
When everything is said and done, still looking for answers. If only one turn my back, the urge has gone, left with no reason, we come undone. In your slow release, seems like you're traveling.